Zino's album is going places. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling Zino's album like that. Rashid, I think we just disagree on some of these things. Like Zino's album, I expected better, man. Zino was my guy. Zino's album got featured on Billboard. That's a lie. Let me check it. Let me check that out. I'll need to confirm that. Fake news.
Wrong.
Fake news. I need to check that out. Zino's album featured on Billboard. Wow. Great and Lost makes debut on Billboard charts. Wow. Oniyide Aziz. I didn't even know that was his name. 6 songs from Zinoleski's album debuted and reached high points on the Billboard. And that's the Billboard US Afrobeats charts. I don't really consider that Billboard. Yet that's the Billboard chart mates for Afrobeats. I don't really consider that. But number 13 on the Billboard World Albums is crazy. I like Personal. I like Yanya. But I was not feeling any of the other songs. I didn't like the song with Area Star. I didn't like the Odinaka song. Was it the Odinaka song I didn't like? I expected better from a lot of the songs on the charts. But debuting on Billboard World Albums chart is crazy, fam. Only like 5 Nigerians have done that now. Wizkid, Burna. Not even debut. I don't think none of them debuted. Like only like 3 or 4. Ashake has debuted. Wizkid has debuted. Burna has debuted. And now Zino. Wow. Zinoleski debuting on Great and Lost. And I wasn't feeling the album. I can't lie. I wasn't feeling it. I need to give it a couple more listens then. But this is what I'm talking. And this might be confirmation bias because I was discussing this with my friend Kennedy. Like, if you have to listen to a song over and over again for it to make sense, say let the album cook. If you have to listen to a song over and over again for it to make sense, was that song really good? Or did you just repeat it until you started liking it? So was the song really good or did you repeat it until you started liking it? That's the question that we need to answer. So, but this is wow, Zino, I'm impressed. I like Personal song though. I like that Personal. Personal is gonna go places. Love That Meaning, I liked it from the first listen, fam. Rashid, I liked Love That Meaning from the first listen. Like, so you're telling me you have to listen to different sides twice to like it, or last, or Whiskey. Come on, man. Love That Meaning was good. But let's let Zino's album cook. I'll give it another listen. I've listened to it twice now. I wasn't feeling it, but I'll give it another listen. But Zino, I love Zino a lot. So maybe it's just having high expectations. But I wasn't feeling it. I have a pick back on this album P. Like, I did a poll yesterday on my Instagram, and this poll shocked me apparently. This poll, and I'm gonna share the poll with you now. But it shocked me a lot. I did a poll on my back to this same. I did a poll. I don't know if you guys can see, but I did a poll. Wizkid Made in Lagos versus his new album More Love Less Ego. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me drag my head out of here so that you guys can see. So you can see the results of the poll I did. Made in Lagos versus More Love Less Ego. This was a poll of 50 votes. 50 votes, and 95% still went with Made in Lagos 1 month after More Love Less Ego is out. And obviously, I'm not trying to say More Love Less. I didn't put the poll because of it was not just okay ask the question, but they asked the question while I was debating someone about the album. Someone was telling me More Love Less Ego is trash, and this person used the point of that, and I was like, see, I've been vibing to More Love Less Ego and I'm liking the album. Then the person accused me of being a Wizkid stan, and that I'll listen to whatever Wizkid puts out and stuff like that, and all sorts of accusation and stuff like that. But me, I believe the album is good, and I believe it's different from Made in Lagos. I believe it's the same quality as Made in Lagos, but it's a different vibe. And I believe this album is going to do mad numbers. Like, there's a lot of songs I didn't like at first. Sip and Slide, I love that song now. Deep, Flower Parts, I love those songs now. When I first listened to the album, my reactions are still on the channel. Wow was one of my favorites. I discovered Frames like 3 days or 4 days after the album, but Frames was my favorite for a long time. But now, like, the whole body of work is just making sense to me. And I thought maybe at some point people would have started feeling it as much as I feel, which is why I put this poll out there. But it is still very lopsided. Like, everybody is still Made in Lagos. And I'm going to ask you, who here is still really, let's be real, who here is actually still listening to Made in Lagos? I've not listened to Made in Lagos. Like, I can't go through that album again. Like, all the songs are overplayed to me. So the fact that people are still going 95% to 5%, that's only 5 people chose out of 50 chose More Love Less Ego is it's kind of mad to me. It's kind of mad to me. It's kind of like, is the album going to be a flop? Is what I'm thinking. Is this album actually going to be a flop? Is it going to be another repeat of sounds from the other side? But time will tell. I think this album is going to it's going to be a slow burn and it's going to do numbers. Kam, what do you think about the album? Rashid, what do you think about the new album? Do you guys like the new album? The new Wizkid album? Let me know in the chat. And yeah, so I just wanted to air some of those things out. I'm not going to be bringing anybody for the debate. First live stream of the year. Sickness was trying to hold your boy down, but it couldn't. Exactly. I think it won't do as well as MIL, but Wizkid doesn't make these albums without reason, so we can only wait. Trust the process, and that's what I think too. Like, trust the process. Like, this album is going to do numbers, and I've seen the reason why. I know the reason this album was made. This album is a different vibe. This album is a very, very different vibe, and once people are awake to this album, once this next year summer comes, then we would catch up. But people have not yet caught up, and when people catch up, it's going to be crazy. Mark my words. Come back to this channel when people catch up. Come back. I remember that Chief said it. So he's acting up. Remember that Chief said it. Like, summer 2023. Mark my words. MLLE is going to break records. But yeah, man, thanks for everyone. Thank you so much, Camo. Thank you so much, Rashid. Thank you to everyone that participated in today's live. Thank you to all 17 of you that peeped in, came and saw my live. Thank you to everyone that participated on IG. On that, to wrap it today's session of the Afrobeat news updates. We might be shifting to Sundays by 8 p.m. because I've checked that Sunday seems like a better time to do these lives, and I'll be having more in-person guests. Come, I'm gonna hit you up if you're still in London. Come around. Let's do this in person. Rashid, thank you so much for participating. I'll come back with my Sheyu Vibes complete review next week. And thanks so much. And yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.